Good afternoon and welcome. Please stand for the playing of O Canada. Please be seated. Thank you to Mr. Mariano and the jazz band for joining us today and performing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phil Santamero. I'm one of the assistant heads here at Crestwood Preparatory College. I'd like to welcome you to our graduating class of 2022 for grade 8. It's so wonderful to be here today and gather formally as a community for the first time in 3 years. It's hard to believe it's been that long. But over that last time, the dedication, flexibility, ingenuity, the perseverance displayed by our faculty, by the students, by their families and friends, to get through these past 3 years is really truly on display today. I extend my congratulations to all who are in attendance, to the students who have learned and persevered, to the parents and families who have sacrificed, and to the teachers who have imparted wisdom and knowledge. I congratulate you all. It's important to include everyone in this celebration today because everyone needs that support, and no one gets too far in this world without the support of others. So congratulations to everyone. At this point, I call upon Mr. Sebastian Major, a teacher here at Crestwood, to impart some words of wisdom to our graduating class.
Good evening, parents, friends, and all the fine educators in the building with us tonight. And a warm good evening to you, Crestwood's graduating grade 8 students. My name is Sebastian Major, and it's my great honor to be able to address you this evening as we celebrate an important milestone in your journey as students and human beings. For those of you who don't know me, I've been a teacher here at Crestwood for the last 5 years. Now, to some of you grade 8s, I might be a little bit of a mystery. Most of you have never had me as a teacher, as the past few years I've been mainly teaching grade 10, 11, and 12. You might just know me as the teacher who formed the student rock band, quite obviously so he can pretend to be a rock star in front of the school. I get the kids to play the White Stripes 7 Nation Army so I can pretend to be Jack White, but clearly my vibe is a lot more Jack Black. Now, you might be wondering, if I haven't taught grade 8 in so long, then what qualifies me to address a group of grade 8s at their commencement? Rest assured, I've done my time in grade 8. And in my 11 years as an educator, I can honestly say that I've learned more about teaching, learning, and the human condition from my time in grade 8 classrooms than arguably any other grade I've had the opportunity to teach. Secondly, there's an odd symmetry in this moment for me because when I was in grade 8, I was selected to be valedictorian for my grade 8 class. Now, sadly, all the copies of my grade 8 valedictory address have been lost to the mists of time, so I will be unable to quote directly from it tonight. However, I do remember the gist of it. My grade 8 address was basically a savage roast of my teachers and school administrators. I'd like to hope that it was good-natured, but I know it was shot through with a very specific brand of 14-year-old snark. So as much as I'm tempted to channel my 14-year-old self right now and savagely roast all of you in attendance, I feel like that's not the spirit of today's commencement ceremony. Today we're gathering after 2 solid years of avoiding gatherings as a matter of course. The very fact that we're all sitting in this space is an achievement, and I don't think we should let this moment pass without fully recognizing its gravity. We've all just lived through a world historical calamity that radically impacted every aspect of our daily existence. That's bananas, and not something I think we have yet to fully reckon with. Now, the nature of this pandemic has been that things have returned to something resembling normal incrementally, often in fits and starts. We're still very much living with COVID-19 and most likely will for quite some time to come. But because of that, we've been denied a nice, clear, definitive end to this pandemic. Turns out that's just not how this thing works. It's not like the end of World War II where the enemy signs a surrender on an aircraft carrier and we all get to have a ticker tape parade as we celebrate our victory over COVID Day. But I really wish we could have a victory over COVID Day, because if nothing else, it would give us an opportunity to recognize and reflect on the sacrifices, challenges, and unprecedented weirdness of the past 2 years. Grade 8s, your achievement today is nothing short of staggering. Under regular circumstances, navigating those final few years of middle school from grade 6 to grade 8 is already a unique challenge. But doing that between 2020 and 2022 is a challenge that no one other than you will ever truly understand. So I would like to use this opportunity and the odd authority given to me by this microphone to declare today to be Victory Over COVID Day. Oh, yes! I know, it's not truly over, and there may yet be more chapters to be written in our struggle with the pandemic. But looking out at this crowd of grade 8s, I'm in the mood to throw caution to the wind. Every person in this room has triumphed over some form of adversity over the last 2 years. Some of our struggles were enormous. Others struggled in smaller ways, but no one was unaffected. So today, I would like to celebrate you. I would like to celebrate us. Every one of us had our own war with this thing. So let's make today the day when we celebrate our victories. I declare it to be Victory Over COVID Day. First, let me salute your truly astounding team of teachers. Give it up for them. Many of us who are called to be teachers get into it because we genuinely enjoy the energy of the classroom. We tend to like people. We like engagement. We choose a career that's all about making connections, communicating, being with people in a space. So when that side of the job was taken away by the pandemic, it was gutting. Now, in a way, we were lucky that this virus happened to strike at a time when video conferencing software had become sophisticated enough that we could keep school going. But even at its best, Zoom school was always a pale imitation of the real thing. Whenever anyone asked me what it was like teaching on Zoom, I always said that I felt like a lifeboat captain. The ship had gone down, but thankfully we had this lifeboat. And on the lifeboat, we had rations we could distribute and blankets we could hand out, but we shouldn't pretend that the lifeboat is the ship. Your teachers had to learn how to teach all over again. Personally, I was inspired by the levels of creativity and ingenuity demonstrated by this group of people as they overcame a tremendous challenge. These people did not give up on their students for a second. They were able to connect, they kept the communication flowing, and on the best days, they made you feel like maybe you were in a room with them. That's a hard thing to do. Grade 8s, you may not fully appreciate it, but you were lucky to have the teachers that you had through this. You may have been on an educational lifeboat, but luckily your captains were some of the best at sea. Teachers, teaching through the pandemic sapped our energy, creativity, and educational life force. As we know, there is no deeper silence than a Zoom room where everyone is on mute. But all of you hung with it. You were there for the kids when they needed you. So I proclaim today to be your day. Next, I would like to salute all the parents in the crowd. If you're sitting here, that means you navigated the pandemic while parenting a young person who moved through grades 6, 7, and 8. That's an absolutely crazy thing to have done. Honestly, I am in awe of what you've accomplished. The level of growth and tumult that young people go through in those years is already a test for any parent. But then this. Parenting through the pandemic took a new level of patience and emotional fortitude. In a time when we were all shut inside, fretting about what the future might hold, you were locked down with at least one 13-year-old. That's intense. Grade 8s, forgive me if I use a clumsy video game analogy, but I think your parents managed to beat the pandemic on hard mode. Parenting is often a thankless job. Pandemic parenting, maybe even more so. Rarely do you get handed your flowers for what you do for your kids. So tonight, allow me to hand you your flowers. Parenting was hard during the lockdowns, and somehow you managed it. So, I declare today to be your day of victory. Finally, I would like to salute our graduating class of grade 8s. Grade 8 commencement marks an interesting moment in your educational journey. I wasn't lying before when I said that teaching grade 8 was perhaps one of the most profound learning experiences of my life. That's because at this stage in life, whether you know it or not, you're in the throes of a wild transition. In these years, you really start to figure out who you are and who you want to be. As a teacher in a classroom of grade 8s, I learned that above all else, people your age have an innate sense of justice. You know when something isn't fair. You can sense it when a teacher's being arbitrary, or isn't applying the rules equally, or seems to be playing favorites. That's a good instinct. Grade 8s will tell you very quickly if something isn't working or if they feel like they've been cheated. Grade 8s, ask yourself, how many times have you or one of your peers angrily said, "That's not fair," to a teacher? Probably a couple. This deep desire to be taken seriously, to be listened to, and above all else, be afforded justice by the authority figures in your life comes from a good place. Don't lose that. But remember, the next step is to see beyond your personal experience. It's easy to spot an injustice when it's being done to you personally. But can you put yourself in someone else's shoes? Can you understand an injustice that may not affect you personally? Can you build your empathy and demand justice for others just as tenaciously as you would demand it for yourself? I think you got it in here. The years between grade 6 and 8 can be monumental. In grade 8s, you had those years disrupted. You had to demonstrate a level of resilience and emotional strength that was not asked of my generation when we were in middle school. These years can be tough, and the pandemic did not make them easier. In fact, the pandemic temporarily took away the things that make those years bearable: our friends, our community, all those activities that fill us up, help us feel connected. The fact that you came through those years and now sit in front of us ready to take on the challenge of high school is truly remarkable. No one can take that achievement away from you. A few years down the line, as memory of the lockdowns hopefully fades away, there may be some who will try and tell you that you had it easy, that these past few years of your education somehow didn't count, or that you got a pass. Don't let anyone pull that. It was hard. It may have been the hardest on you. The fact that you made it through, the fact that you soldiered on through the bad times, that's a real achievement. That's an achievement that all of you share, and all of you should be deeply proud of. But remember, this was also an opportunity to grow our empathy. There's no one who did not struggle through the last 2 years. Grade 8s, you had a very unique and challenging journey, but so did everyone else. So tonight, I want everyone in the room to reflect on what these kids endured. It was a lot, and they deserve to be recognized for it. Kids, I'll also ask you to consider what everyone else went through. Can you empathize with the struggles of your peers, even those peers you may not particularly like? Can you extend the same level of understanding to your parents? Can you put yourself in the shoes of your teachers? Can you live your life with courage, but also with kindness? Grade 8s, we've asked you to have a lot of courage over the last 2 years. But now I think it's time for kindness. The thing we've been craving is community, and the only way to build a community is through understanding, empathy, and genuine care for one another. Maybe that sounds cheesy, but sometimes awesome things are cheesy. So grade 8s, I declare today to be your day of victory. You've achieved something that no other group of grade 8s has achieved in the past 100 years. You have many new challenges ahead. And if the last few years have taught us anything, you should probably count on the universe throwing you some curveballs along the way. But if you face it with courage and kindness, I think you'll be okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Basie. Parents, at this time, I'd like to call attention to the 4 chairs over here on my right, where Mr. Vaughn is currently sitting. You can give a wave. Those chairs are reserved for you to use throughout the ceremony to come up, take pictures, so that you're not blocking other people's view or other angles of photos during the ceremony. So please feel free to use them throughout the ceremony as needed. At this point, I'm going to be calling on specific teachers to present our Subject Achievement Awards for grade 8 for the 2021-22 school year. The first award I'd like to call upon would be Ms. Reensma to present the Dramatic Arts Award. And the recipient of this award is Wesley Woods. Next, let's call upon Mr. McPherson to present our English award. The winner of the English award is Sandy Fang. Presenting the French award, Mr. Koch. The winner of the French award is Claire Chang. I think Claire is here today. Mr. Koch will receive it on her behalf. To present the Geography Award, Mr. Celebrity. And the winner of the Geography Award, Ava Arnold-Twins. Call upon Mr. Volk to present the History Award. The recipient of the History Award is Grace Van Volsen. Call upon Mr. Herbert for the Information Technology Award. This year's winner is Zidan Ashkar. Call upon Mr. Lupel to present the Mathematics Award. And the recipient of the Math Award is Graham Altmark. Our next award is the Music Award. I'll call upon Mr. Mariano. And the recipients of this award are Zidan Ashkar and Eric Moore. For the Physical and Health Education Award, we call upon Ms. O'Connor and Mr. Vignano. And our recipients this year are Caitlin St. Maria and Cameron Slama. For our Science Award, we call upon Ms. Kelly. And the recipient of the Science Award is Xavier Nunez. And our final subject award is for visual arts. They're called upon Ms. Boulanger. And the recipient of the Visual Arts Award is Alice Wu. A valedictorian is a graduating student chosen to address his or her peers at graduation. This person should be exemplary in many ways. He or she should be a high achiever, involved in school life, well-liked by staff and students, and a true representative of his or her peers. Someone the graduates would want to speak for them and to them. The staff members gather each year to select the recipient of this award, and we are pleased to announce the winner, Grace Van Wilson.
Good evening, Mr. Heacock, Mr. Santamero, Mrs. Newton, teachers, students, family, friends, and my grade 8 classmates. My name is Grace Van Wilson, and it is my honor to be your valedictorian this year. Many people I know couldn't believe I was going to embark on a new journey at Crestwood for my grade 8 year. Why would I choose to leave a school I'd been at since JK and not graduate with my friends? Why would I drive an hour every day when I could walk 5 minutes? Why would I choose a school that you had to wear a uniform? My questions were answered when I walked through the gym doors on the first day of school. Despite having my older brother and my cousin at the school, I had to battle the first day alone. I found a spot in the gym beside a few grade 8 girls who welcomed me with open arms, and these girls have now turned into my best friends. Starting anything new is scary, but the culture at Crestwood is one that allows and accepts everyone for who they are. New students are those that have attended the lower school, students regardless of gender, race, sexual orientation, varying backgrounds, experiences, and abilities. Everyone is welcome at Crestwood. Oh, and as far as the uniforms, they're a perk. They save me lots of time from picking out an outfit in the morning. The long car rides just mean more time with my family, and Crestwood staff and students have welcomed me and made me feel a part of their community. As Mr. Pagano, our headmaster for many years, once said, that Crestwood's most important mandate is to provide an environment where students can walk into school every day and feel that it is going to be a good day. On behalf of all the grade 8 students, I would like to thank the teachers for making us feel this way. The staff at Crestwood will do anything to help you reach your goals and be successful. Coming in before or after school for extra help, spending many hours of their own time with extracurriculars like sports, arts, and music, and our staff are so invested that they get as excited for Staff First Student Game and Spirit Weeks as we do. During my first week at Crestwood, something that stood out to me was the way the teachers made me feel was something as simple as greeting you by your name in the hallway. These staff show a genuine interest in the students' lives, inside and outside of the walls at Crestwood. Before I came to Crestwood, I always had difficulty with math, but having a teacher that can understand the way you learn and teach you in every way possible has truly made a difference. Now I think it would be an appropriate time to acknowledge and show our appreciation to Mr. Pagano, who was our headmaster for 21 years. Thank you, Mr. Pagano, for your leadership and dedication. Crestwood would truly not be the school it is today without you. I need to thank my family for helping me get to this point in my life. When I told them I wanted to pursue my education at Crestwood, they were behind me all the way. I will start off by thanking my dad, aka my personal Uber to and from school each day. I can't wait until I turn 16 because thanks to him, I know every back road, secret route, or ways to save a few minutes to get to school on time. Next, I would like to thank my mom for motivating me to put myself out there as I began my Crestwood adventure. My mom encouraged me to try out for the U14 basketball team, considering basketball is not my favorite or strongest sport. She said this will give me an opportunity to meet new friends and become more involved in the school community. Once again, she was right, and we even went on to win the championship. Finally, to my brother Jack, who is leaving Crestwood this year and may now be considered a Crestwood alumni. Jack was a huge reason I wanted to attend Crestwood. I saw how it changed him for the better as a student and person, and I loved listening to all the stories he came home with. He has been an amazing role model for me every step of the way, and has shown me firsthand that hard work pays off and to never stop reaching for your dreams. The amount of memories I've made in the last year could honestly last a lifetime. I know I can speak for all of us when I say how grateful we were to actually have a grade 8 trip to Teen Ranch this year. I'm sure we will never forget horseback riding in the rain, cooking hot dogs over the campfire, climbing rock walls, building forts, and survival games. I'm so happy that everyone is finally feeling better. The Crestwood Spirit Week truly exemplified the school spirit because the staff and students grades 7 to 12 participate and go all out. Although the teachers always seem to get the win, the staff for student games always have laughter and smiles 24/7. And if you are a student who has interest in arts, music, or other activities, the staff at Crestwood will give you so many opportunities to shine, like the bands, the plays, robotics club, chess club, and junior prefects. There is something for everyone at Crestwood thanks to the teachers. And to my classmates, tonight is all about us and our accomplishments this year. After the past 2 years with COVID, I feel thankful that we were able to spend most of our year in person and have somewhat of a normal year. I find it so fitting that our school mascot is a lion, and that a group of lions is called a pride. So if you are leaving Crestwood next year and moving on with your journey to another school, you will always be a lion. So no matter where you go in life or what you do, be sure to take that Crestwood pride with you. This means to always be strong, be brave, and follow your dreams every step of the way. Lions stand for what they believe. Finally, I would like to leave you with a quote from Sidney Crosby. Dreams are important. You have to have big goals and expect a lot of yourself, but you have to enjoy the ride too. Thank you.
Now is the time we're all waiting for, the presentation of our graduation certificates. I call upon Mr. Heacock, Head of School at Crestwood Preparatory College, to present the graduates with their certificates, and to Ms. Appleby and Ms. Somerville to read the names of our graduates. In addition to the diploma, some individuals will also receive the Head of School Award for earning honorable status in all terms of grade 7 and 8 while at Crestwood. So I call upon Ms. Appleby and Ms. Somerville to present our graduates.
Please put your hands together for our very first graduate of the evening, Riley Adler. Ryan Karam. Bram Alberg. Bram is also the recipient of the Head of School Award. Ava Aranchudas. Ava is also receiving the Head of School Award. Zadan Asgar. Zadan is also receiving the Head of School Award. Brendan Barton. Also receiving the Head of School Award. Loom. Sean Chen. Zibo Chen. Zibo is receiving the Head of School Award. Albert Chaperi. Albert is receiving the Head of School Award. William Christopoulos. Harris Clark. Harris is receiving the Head of School Award. Giacomo Cohen. Eli Cooper. Raven Cox. Pedro Espino Randazza. Sandy Feng. Sandy is receiving the Head of School Award. Ethan Flicht. Ethan is receiving the Head of School Award. Joseph Gamis Rayson. Carson Geller. Gianna Gillum. Gianna is receiving the Head of School Award. Award. Charlie Hotless. Luke Krastowski. Nima Kayuri. Toby Kutash. Matthew Lamana. Congratulations to Matthew for also receiving the Head of School Award. Sebastian Lama. Cami Land. Tess Larkin. Congratulations to Tess for also receiving the Head of School Award. Kai LeMay. Congratulations to Kai for also receiving the Head of School Award. Azur Lingham. Congratulations to Azur for achieving the Head of School Award. RJ McDermott. Congratulations to RJ for achieving the Head of School Award. Ben Mellinson. Albert Meng. Max Nadler.
Javian Neen. Congratulations to Javian for also achieving the Head of School Award. Xavier Nunez. Ben Girenboom. William Pinkham. Sorrel Pulver. Jacqueline Reisman. Sydney Rudolph Neighbor. Dea Siegel. Congratulations to Dea for also receiving the Head of School Award. Broden Shea. Congratulations to Broden for also receiving the Head of School Award. Cameron Slama. Congratulations, Cameron, for achieving the Head of School Award. Kaylin Santamaria. Congratulations to Kaylin for also receiving the Head of School Award. Lauren Stern. Mason Swartz. Congratulations to Mason for also achieving the Head of School Award. Aiden Tatuk. Congratulations to Aiden for receiving the Head of School Award. Ben Epperman. Ethan Tran. Tate Ulog. Grace Van Bolsen. Jeremy Walden. Congratulations to Jeremy for receiving the Head of School Award. Eric Wong. Luca Wong. Isaac Widman. Congratulations to Isaac for also achieving the Head of School Award. Wesley Woods. Congratulations to Wesley for also achieving the Head of School Award. Ethan Shu. Congratulations to Ethan for achieving the Head of School Award. Ethan Liao. Congratulations to Ethan for also receiving the Head of School Award. This concludes the presentation of our diplomas. Congratulations to all our graduates.
I think we can do better than that. So congratulations to the class of 2022 graduates. Thank you. We have a couple of special awards that we'd like to present at this point. Our next award is in honor of a teacher that meant a great deal to us here at Crestwood, who cared a lot about the students and what happened here at the school. The faculty presents this award annually to a graduating grade 8 student who daily demonstrates the traits of honesty, integrity, kindness, consideration, dedication, a sense of community, and involvement in the school. These qualities were evident in late Laura Gandolfi, a faculty member of Crestwood Preparatory College. And I'm pleased to present the recipient of this award, Lauren Stern. Our next award is the Crestwood Preparatory College Honor Award. It's presented to the student with the highest average in grade 8, based on the final marks. We present that award to Mr. Heacock, and the recipient of the award is Anand Ashkar. Call upon Mr. Heacock, head of school, to say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. Just a couple words to kind of wind us out here. And kind of think about where we are and how we've come to this time in our life. I just kept coming back to the idea that life is measured in moments. The moment of birth, taking your first step, speaking your first words, the first time you go out alone, going to school, these are all moments. These moments together become a montage that rolls into a long feature film that become our lives. One moment opens into the next, and the results create another moment. While some moments are fleeting, others are enjoyable and long-lasting. We are each moment. Moreover, today we stand here celebrating a moment that will open another scene individually in your lives, a moment that I am delighted to share with you. As all of our moments converge here today, we need to recognize your parents, your friends, your teachers, for helping us to build this moment we cherish. Without them, this moment today might look quite differently. So once again, congratulations, Crestwood Preparatory College, grade 8 graduates, and have a safe and fantastic summer. Remember, your next moment starts now.
All right, just a couple of housekeeping things before we end our ceremony and have a chance to gather again. After the ceremony, graduates, you're reminded that you're welcome to come back in here to take pictures in your gowns, to take them in the courtyard in your gowns, but at the end of that, you have to take that fake rolled up blue piece of paper you have in your hand, all right, and take your gown and go back to room 113, take all that back there, and get your real diploma, so you've officially graduated at that point, so all that will be in there for you at the end. So after the recessional, students, again, you're welcome to come back in here. We have refreshments in the courtyard, so we can also gather out there to have some refreshments, take some pictures, and visit. And so at this point, we'll start our recessional.